Sobre demonios, everyone. How are you? I'm Trent, and, well, this guy over here.
That's me. I'm Carter.
There you go.
I'm drinking.
It took a long time for you to say that.
I was waiting for you to finish your long spiel.
Well, I thought I had already finished.
I couldn't tell.
We had the long spiel, and then I was silent for a very long period of time while you spoke. And then you stopped speaking.
Yeah. Now look at us both talking at the same time.
Like it's rehearsed.
It is.
What?
We wrote a script for this whole thing.
Whoa.
Yep, we're prepared.
Wait a minute, I don't remember writing no damn script.
Yeah, it's because we didn't write one.
Oh, yeah. This is ad-lib. Every time, every day.
And nothing here is rehearsed. This is all on-the-fly, natural genius work.
Wow, I like that. That could have been like a nerdy, like Eminem rap.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Did you come up with that on the fly? My skizzle de home.
Obsessed.
Yo, a little
Yeah.
too far back.
No, not
Or am I making several generations
I
together?
don't think it's just like not too far back. I just don't think it's anything anyone would ever say. It's cool. It's not about going back. Even going back to the like the fuck we talking about. That's not a thing. Skizzle the homeboy.
That's, I believe, multi-generational.
Just that skizzle to the first.
Not like more like obscure from all of those, generations.
Mm-hmm. There are generational differences, but I think
Was on my skizzle de homeboy.
Yeah.
Please, Paul, I want to stay. You're staying you're staying out in the shed. No, Father, not the shed again.
you're gonna like it, boy. You'll soon like it very much. The shed's a nice place. It gets cold in winter. Everyone likes a little bit of cold in their bones.
Cold in the bones. And if you're feeling like you're getting too damn cold, I put some hay in the corner for you.
Mm-hmm.
May have horse shit on it. Not sure.
Take a piss on it. Bundle up. You'll feel warm in a jiffy.
Christ. Until the inevitable moment where his literal piss freezes and turns him into an ice pop.
Nice pop. A pissicle.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
Don't like it?
A pissicle. What about that sounds appealing? Like, I don't think it's not supposed to be appealing in the first place, but you found a way to, like, make it, like, the worst type of, like, I really don't want that.
Yeah. Well, it's coming to a store near you, so buckle up.
Oh, God.
Everyone look out. Dad's After Dark. Branded pissicles.
Oh, my.
You find them at Kroger. Find them at Walmart. Hell, you can even find them in Home Goods.
Oh,
Be on the lookout, guys. It's coming.
and maybe in Rachel Ray, may have been talked about in there at one point, too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she canceled her show, didn't she?
Rachel Ray?
Yeah.
I don't know. She still has an amazing range of cookware.
She does, and we do own a set of it. And it is some pretty good cookware,
Yeah.
I have to admit.
Her show, though? Yeah. She went for a long time, though. You gotta appreciate her dedication.
Oh, yeah, she did it. She managed to not say anything racist or piss anyone off in that period of time. She really stayed out of the headlines, but she did really well in her circle, and it worked for her.
Rachel Ray was not the topic I was even thinking about going into this. This is so interesting.
No, yeah, I mean, it is. But, like,
Paula Dean. She's the racist.
Yeah, Paula Dean was the racist one. Then there was another... Didn't Betty Cook say something? Oh, wait, no. Not Betty Cook.
Betty Crocker?
Betty Crocker, no. One of the other, like, famous, like, female TV personality folks.
TV personality.
Personality.
Well, the only ones I can think of are Rachel Ray, Paula Dean, there was Julia Child in the old days. Hello, I'm Julia Child. Welcome to the art of French cooking.
Christ.
She sounded like that.
Did she really?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I thought you were just doing a bit.
She had a really weird, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a fantastical, like a really posh, fake sounding, high-pitched voice.
Okay.
But it was her real voice. That's just what she sounded like. Good for her.
I mean, yeah, if it's real, yeah, that's fine. Own it, Go take it far.
Julia Child. She's dead now. She's no longer Julia Child. She's Julia deceased.
She's been unpersoned.
What if she changed her last name as she grew older? Julia Child, Julia Young Adult, Julia Adult.
Just like in order, like The Sims or something.
I am Julia Elder.
Julia Elder.
Because I've grown in age since the last time we spoke.
The next stage is death. There's nothing after this one. I'm literally staring at the end of my own existence.
Today we're making void. I was just about to say that. We're making a void souffle.
Oh, Christ.
To count down my inevitable demise. But this is still within the realm of traditional French cooking. So let's do it.
Holy moment. And the audience is literally just standing there in awe, like, some of them in shock and awe. But none of them left. They were all drawn in somehow.
Mm-hmm.
They kept them going, even though the content was so offensive.
I know. It's crazy, mate.
And in the end, she made them clap. She made them cry. Someone, I believe, pissed and shit their pants at one point.
They may have. I don't know if anyone could ever really describe that from a Julia Child, but live event. I was just saying Julia Child. Oh my God, the way she made that souffle, and god damn. I shit myself instantly. I don't know if those words have ever been spoken.
I need you to break that down for me just a little. So the word, what? Say it again, just the word. The one.
The word? Souffle?
No,
that's the most French word I've said so far.
No, not French. Come on. Why are you being so... You're being so daft. I need help.
I'm sorry. Well, hold on. Hold on, guys. We're getting a little off track. We're gonna reel it back. Winding back a little bit. Let's get to the root of what we were just discussing. Okay.
All right.
He was asking me about a word. Go ahead.
Yes. The word that you, like, it's the most immature part of what we said. The piss and the shit. Did I or did I not hear you combine that into one word somehow?
I don't think I did. What would that be?
Oh,
yes.
I don't know. I thought you said that and then referenced it. That string of words had never been said before.
The thing about
well, what was that reference then?
Oh, well, about the live taping of a Julia Child show, and the audience possibly shitting and pissing themselves out of awe from watching this elderly woman cook traditional French dishes. I know.
There's just something about her.
I don't know if that would really get people.
I don't want more, but I can't stop craving it at the same time.
It's just so delicious. I need to know more about her.
I don't even know if she looks like my
Julia Child. She is a woman.
Well, thank you.
Let's see.
A woman.
She looked like that. Oh, she looks like a, you kind of stock standard older white woman, but with she was very tall. She was known to be very tall.
Okay.
She had kind of a curlier hair.
All right.
She was awfully imposing, really, in terms of her stature.
Oh, just of her stature. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought you were talking about like her personality or something.
I don't know. I mean, she probably had a strong personality.
Bold and brash.
I don't know what her most famous dish would be. Her French onion soup, her quiche Lorraine, her boeuf bourguignon.
That didn't sound good. Her boeuf bourguignon?
I could have pronounced that horribly wrong. I'm not French. She had a cauliflower au gratin with cheese and a gâteau à la orange.
Wow.
Which is orange cake, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
The thing about that whole thing, why were you looking at me for comfort in what you were saying?
Right.
And I believe that would be expecting, like, I know more French than you somehow.
Listen, I watched 3 episodes of The Great British Bake Off. I think I know stuff, okay? I think I know fancy words like gâteau and bourgeois and bouffe. Those are the only ones, really. 3 episodes. Even though it's about 1 new word an episode. That's not bad. Not bad math, guys.
Yeah, sure. It keeps you, keeps you going.
Keeps you fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Learning new things. Gâteau. French for cake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
maybe we should talk about... Well, hey.
mm-hmm.
It's been about 2 weeks since the last one. On the dot. Today marks the 2nd anniversary of our first podcast.
It does indeed. It's head of the podcast. Other dad.
I think in the future we're going to try to aim to make this a more regular show. So we do apologize. We're going to have more coming at you. But it's good to return.
Yeah. And you get to look forward to, 2 dads entering your house without consent and sitting on your couch.
Oh, yes. Well, I don't know if this was a delivery service.
Isn't that what you just described?
Or was it a podcast? I described us not doing a podcast for 2 weeks. I didn't describe at any point us barging into one of our viewers' houses without consent, sitting on their couch. Hey, it's Dads After Dark. You know that podcast that has 5 views on Spotify? I thought maybe we could requisition your living room for a set. You mind? Listen, you know who's right?
Our contract says that you have to let us in.
The contract that we have that you didn't sign and have never seen? Yep, you gotta let us in.
Yep, let me just grab your hand. Here's a pen and I'll scribble this on there for you.
We're going back to the revolutionary days, quartering of soldiers, bitches. What they used to do.
I know. And it's just kind of like, who decided how many more soldiers could really, fit inside of someone's living space?
It's
like his house has enough room for 13 soldiers. And their family has this 200 by 200 square foot hut.
Wow, really?
Wood stove in the middle of it.
That's massive back in those days.
How much? Here's the thing. I just went way down, but I guess I was still way up.
I don't know how large the houses were.
Me neither.
I mean, if I'd say on average, they're probably smaller than our houses today.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But by how much, I don't know. Yeah.
It was a lot simpler back then,
It was very simple.
You had one big room that you walked into, and then you had, like a kitchen, some bedrooms, and then an outhouse, behind the house.
Yeah. Long pause. They used to, they would, I don't know. Did they used to shit in buckets in those days? Or was that kind of before?
Not real sure.
What either?
Because the bucket has been around a long time.
Yeah.
That could have been for any of them.
The bucket was probably one of the greatest inventions of mankind. If we're being honest here. It carries many things.
Yeah.
It can carry a pitcher of water to a needy family. It can carry a pitcher of milk from an udder to a table in seconds. It can also be filled with the contents of the human mouths.
Excuse me.
Shit, piss, things like that.
Oh, yes, sure, yes.
Yeah. Or if you're talking about Minecraft, you can fill it with lava. The bucket is impervious to the effects of the molten rock. Filling
yes, as should be.
I always thought that was interesting in Minecraft.
Well, he's not holding it with any special protection, just with his bare hand.
Just holding it by the handle, as if it's nothing.
Yeah.
What you got there, Steve? Nah. It's just a bucket of boiling lava. What? Well, I best be going.
You are so crazy.
Steve, he is so random.
Steve, such a guy.
There's buckets of molten lava. What is he doing?
Kissing shit too, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's in the other bucket on his other hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he gets rid of it. He melts in lava. Instantly evaporates the scent. No trace.
Okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Dance after dark.
Doing an exit jingle?
No,
15 minutes in?
No. No, it's just being random. Come on. Stop. Would you stop now?
Yeah. So, we really didn't prepare for this. That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. I am excited for Christmas. Christmas is coming up. How do you feel about Christmas, other dad?
I'm also excited for Christmas.
That's good.
Favorite holiday. Yes.
I am too, as that's what you would refer to me as, other dad.
I look forward to celebrating Christmas with my family like any good traditional dad. How about you, Dad, sitting to my right? Do you feel the same way as I?
I do. I feel like putting in a hard day's work and then coming home and saying hello to my family.
That's nice, isn't it?
That is nice, and it's one of the truest, greatest pleasures in life.
Except I won't be saying hello. I'll be saying Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and goodbye. We need some milk.
We need some milk. I will be back.
Oh.
Time frame's a little hazy. I'll be back.
I just gotta find the perfect jug of milk.
There's something for Christmas this year.
Dad's after dark goes punk.
I'm splurging.
Splurge? Like a...
I will be adding a new addition to my flagship. I'll be getting a PS5.
Oh, Christ. I thought you were talking about a baby for a second.
No, not yet.
Okay.
No.
Not that that would be a bad thing. I just...
maybe I should have phrased that in a less, like... It seemed that way. I mean, it seemed more serious than it was. It's just a PS5.
Well, no,
Hey, that is a thing.
That's not the thing. I wasn't aware that you were referencing the PS5 at first.
Yeah, I know.
My brain just did an auto-interpret.
That's fair. I kind of thought it may be interpreted that way as I was saying it.
I apologize.
But I continued. PS5.
I could have also said something too.
That's fine.
But I just let it continue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I also kind of thought that maybe it would, like, wrap back around and, like, conclude somehow.
It did. And if...
Yeah, but not on the tangent that I thought we were going to be talking about.
Oh. Anyways.
Moving on.
I have every other device. I have the Xbox Series X, the Switch. The only thing I'm missing is the PS5. It's got to be added. Yep.
Yeah? Something else could be added too.
Such as?
An NES.
An NES?
Okay.
Reaching way back.
That's a little... Not enough pixels for me, Mike.
No,
sorry.
it's really not.
I mean, polygon, sorry.
It's ugly. I don't mean that as being offensive. Like the NES, I have a respect for hardware and how far we've come. But I have no desire to play it. I'm not playing NES. I'm sorry. I respect where it came from, but I am not doing it. I am better things.
Yes, I agree. Sorry, no. Oh well.
Well,
it's 10:56 p.m. where I'm at, and wherever you're at. Oh yeah, but they're sitting next to me. But the timeline divide happens right in the middle of the couch, so you're an hour behind me.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
Would that be interesting?
No.
What if the time zone ran directly through our house and just split it in the middle? Guys, it's dinner time. It's only 4, Mom. It's 5. Okay?
Well, if you think about it more like, sci-fi, it could be something like, real weird, like a time travel device, but the device is a house, and it can only go back like an hour.
It's interesting.
I thought so too.
It reminds me of a story I wrote when I was 9.
When you were 9? Okay.
Yeah. It was a little thing. It was about an exterminator of small critters. He was riding through a suburban neighborhood late at night. He noticed strange happenings, and every time he would look at his watch, the time would go back just a couple of minutes. Enough to kind of give him pause, but not enough to really like freak him out too much yet.
Mm.
But then that kept happening. And the time jumps got a little bit longer. Until he ended up back several years.
Oh, my.
And he realized that the neighborhood he was in was the one he lived in when he was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
I don't remember much after that.
Oh, God.
But yeah. That was fun.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It was cool. Yes.
That is extremely. I did not have that sense of what am I supposed to say? I didn't have a poetic bone in my body.
What is bone? Well, hey, we've all got bones.
We got bones, but you got I don't know, like the Edgar Allan Poe and the Shakespeare and maybe some more modern ones just in one.
Well,
You're a creative hero, a realist. Yeah. I can see from all different angles.
we're all good at something.
Oh yeah. Like I put my pants on this morning.
That's great.
I'm pretty good at that.
That's good.
I aim high.
I mean, hey,
I aim real high. I aim for midline. For the waistline.
great for the waist. Well, as long as you get a little bit better each day,
Oh yeah.
those pants up a microsecond faster. Honey, I timed myself. I got my pants on in 0.2 seconds today. That's the best I've ever done.
Oh my. And then soon enough it'll just be like, you want to see me pull my pants up? And like,
Want to see me do it again?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
SpongeBob?
Yeah. Want to see me do it again? And it's like he doesn't move.
Instantly.
Yeah. You never even saw them down. They were always up.
What was that?
Yes.
So you think? Well,
I always want more Parmesan, but I am embarrassed.
what, Parmesan? Oh,
Was that bad? Yeah. From Olive Garden.
I am too. I feel bad making them awkwardly stand there and shred that cheese.
I know.
Because I do like it, but I don't.
Well, if you hand me the device, I could get more cheese and not. What if it's actually a tactic?
It might be.
Psychological.
Yeah, let's say
They don't want to make them sit there for.
physically induced discomfort.
And they don't, they kind of, make eye contact with you every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Oh, well, yeah, have you noticed that? They usually like looking down, but then every once in a while you can see their eyes. They just like look up at you as they're hunched over your table, grinding cheese onto whatever dish you got, like a goblin. Like an Olive Garden goblin.
I will, I'll inevitably glance at them. We will lock eyes awkwardly for a moment.
And I just see the pure focus and frustration as she's just, grinding up more cheese because we have not told her to stop yet. And it's only been 3 seconds.
I'm not going to tell her to stop until at least the 10-second mark has been reached.
I want to hear device on device. I don't want any cheese left in that barrel.
No, I don't.
Give it all. Give me all the Parmesan.
I want to empty it of its dairy splendor.
Of its dairy splendor.
They have fresh cheese. For a while you could buy those graters, but TikTok ruined that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The craze where everyone wanted to go to Olive Garden and buy cheese graters.
Yeah.
We can thank social media for ruining some of the things we used to have.
Yeah. Like, obviously, they're going to upcharge us for it, but it's kind of like, just a neat thing saying, like, oh, this one was actually in Olive Garden,
I know.
It's more about the experience or the thing behind it that gives things value.
No. This is no ordinary cheese grater. This was used by Dave himself.
Dave, the waiter
from Olive Garden.
You've not met him. Every Olive Garden has their own Dave.
Have you not heard of Dave?
He's the reason Olive Garden exists in the first place.
He travels across these great lands, grinding cheeses of various types. He's known to be good at it.
Well, I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he has a private stockpile that no one else can get their hands on.
Just like the U.S. government.
There's cheeses we don't even know about. They're hiding it from us.
The U.S. stockpiles billions of pounds of cheese underground in bunkers in the Dakotas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory, but that's true. Completely true.
Okay. Well, since I've not heard anything about this and I've done absolutely no research, I'm going to go with your conclusion and say, oh, damn.
There we go.
Here we go.
Don't try this at home, kids. Remember to research and come to your own conclusions.
No, children. What you want to do is blindly follow someone who talks passionately.
That works too. It's really up to you.
Like Adolf Hitler.
Oh my.
He was one of those guys.
He was one of those guys. People,
we'll let it down.
I wouldn't say people followed him blindly. I say they followed him more out of fear and of having no other choice. Because they realized what would happen if they didn't get their dick chopped off, metaphorically speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it would just waste away off in one of the concentration camps.
Mm-hmm. The gas chambers.
Wow. Well, yeah. Yes. Sometimes I get gassy.
I get very gassy. I fart often. I've been known to be gaseous.
Sorry, well, face.
That's fine.
Thought, and I cannot say anything about it here.
Well, thank God no one else has to smell it but us.
Exactly.
These are terrible.
These aren't terrible. Who else thinks Scott? Wow.
Scott? He's pretty cool. I only talked to him a couple of times.
I almost just Scott Stapp. I almost said, Scott Creed.
Scott Creed. Off the Valley Creed?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's wonderful.
Oh.
Favorite artist is by far John Toole.
John Toole.
Of the band Tool. That's great.
Incredible. And,
is the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
As if he's choking on honey. It's flowing out of his mouth.
He's choking on.
I mean, have you ever heard him speak?
No.
Maynard James Keenan of Tool? When he not speak, but sing.
Yeah.
He has that croon. He's perfected it. It's just like really good. I don't know. He has a great voice. I'll tell you what. I looked at the Rolling Stones top 100 vocalists of all time, and guess what? He wasn't on that list.
Really?
I think it's a crying shame. He deserved to at least have been mentioned.
Wait, so who's number one, mate?
Been a while since I read it.
It was probably something stupid.
I would have to research that. I would really have to research that.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor. Actually, she has an okay voice, but she's not really considered best.
I know. I just
She's done mostly for her lyrics.
Yeah, I just thought maybe that it was like, probably the ones who paid the most be at the top.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is from 2008.
Oh, okay.
So this is not the most accurate. But I don't really we can see what number one is. Anyone want to guess what number one is? Huh? I think.
I don't know.
No? Don't know? Wow, not what I was expecting. Aretha Franklin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm going to pretend surprised and act like I know all about her.
I know nothing about her. I know that she's from Detroit.
Okay.
And she was a key influence in the creation of soul.
Oh.
As a genre.
Okay.
Soul. And to be honest, that's about all I know about the woman. I've not listened to much of her music, if any. Maybe I have unintentionally, without realizing it's her.
Oh.
But I couldn't name a song.
That's fair. I know a lot of bands that are like that. There are a lot of songs.
Mm-hmm.
Want to talk about Reba McEntire?
Okay.
I don't know anything about her either. I just like to say her name. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. I prefer her sister, Reba McParshall.
And Reba McParshall.
Yeah. Her sister's McIntyre, but
I gotcha.
One's McParshall.
Reba McLittle.
Reba McNothing. She got nothing. Three sisters, Reba McNothing, Partial, and McIntyre.
Who do you think was the favorite?
McIntyre. Right there in the name.
McIntyre. This section was edited out in post.
Well,
Universe.
the universe is in her voice. I don't know what she sounds like.
We just live in her throat? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe this whole world is a simulation of Reba McIntyre's throat.
That's what you basically said, mate. Right?
You said that.
Right. Oh,
Well, I thought I said something about her throat. Then he tried to attribute that to the words that came out of my mouth. I'll be honest, I don't think it was entirely fair.
I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry. Can you ever accept my apology?
I do. Because we need to get on with this goddamn podcast.
We are. We're trucking along, man. We're just, I feel like, at a little bit slower of a pace tonight than we were the last night.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's okay.
We weren't as prepared. We were feeling a little bit, we can be honest, can't we?
Sure.
Feeling a little bit nervous. Because look, we don't do this very often. So, we really have to find the time to set aside to do this.
Mm,
And we don't always have a whole lot of talking points, so we kind of wing it as we go.
oh, yeah.
But I think it's been going pretty well so far.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Maybe in the future we could structure it. But for now, this works.
If you've ever heard of the production studios, Rooster Teeth, who is now sadly shut down, they started from literally nothing. Just guys screwing around and, red versus blue and Halo.
They got pretty big.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
They got huge. And then they shut down. Maybe they were bought out or something, or just became a small part of an even larger studio.
Maybe. I could see that happening. Lots of buyouts.
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah.
Mostly their old stuff.
Mm.
I like the seasons, what was it? 1 through 4 or 5? When they kind of stuck with the original trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Once they moved beyond Halo 3,
Yeah.
or even Reach, it kind of got a little bit more iffy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad for them. Their production values increased dramatically. But I was more interested in the kind of low-budget feel of the old stuff.
Sure. No.
It was my bread and butter.
Here, whilst we talk about it, let's go get some bread and butter.
It sounds really good.
But we must finish this podcast. The people desire us.
They do.
They
They desire us, or do they just accept it? Because they don't have a choice.
no.
Or do they not listen?
Surely they want me. And
What?
you, and you.
And you, I guess. Yeah.
They want these naps.
Oh my God.
I
They want your nips?
don't know what they want. I don't think they want any of it. I'm projecting myself onto them by force and fear
Oh, can,
and a little bit of sex drive. Just a little bit.
wow. We could let the people vote on that. Are you a fan of sweaty areolas? If so, you can find them here.
Wow. Is that what our ballot says? No wonder no one voted for us.
Yeah, we were on the ballot for the general election under sweaty areola. We didn't receive a single vote.
And what was the other ones? The other ones that won. What was their saying? Do you know?
Who won?
Yeah.
Who won what?
Well, in
The thing?
yeah, in this metaphorical
Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
Make nips dry again.
Make nips dry again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been sweating for a long time. We were continuing with the sweating. I think people just got tired of the sweat and the dripping.
Well, isn't that what is always going to happen? You know, like we're just going to constantly keep switching back between the two. It's like, oh, now I'm tired of my nips being so dry all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause there's going to be chafe, people.
We just got to live with it. And sometimes we need to put a Band-Aid on it or some cream that the doctor prescribes. Yeah. Yeah. That kind of like that nip bleeding shit cream from the doctor.
Can't have that. Like Andy from The Office, when they were doing the jog for the cure for rabies.
yeah. What was it? It was like it was a 5K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 5K. And
Michael, 5K doesn't mean 5,000 miles.
Jeez.
What a guy.
I forgot about that.
What a guy. But yeah, during the race, Andy was in immense pain because he had put these things on his nipples, right? But there was bleeding right through. Whatever the microfibrous material of his shirt was just cutting through the skin on his nipples that led to intense bleeding.
Imagine how soft and tender your nips have to be for that to happen, though, you know?
He did mention, though, he's got tender nips.
He just hasn't pressed his bare nips against a tree like a real man.
That's all he's gonna do.
Yes.
I ground my aerialistic dust. I rubbed them on trees. What did you do? Put some cream on them? Please.
Please.
Find a tree and then come talk to me.
Fine. I will.
Well,
hey, is this cactus, like, you know, can I embrace it? Is that considered a tree?
I don't know. Would a cactus be a form of tree?
I don't know.
I'm thinking what?
Well, if a Mars a plant, right?
But yeah.
Well, I mean, tree's a plant, but you know what I mean, right?
I do.
Okay.
It's a little bit close to the ground. Unless you're talking about this really big, like those saguaro cactuses.
Oh.
Those things get really tall.
They do.
So maybe it'd be like a desert tree. The tree of the desert. Kind of like tuna is the chicken of the sea.
Yeah.
Are the trees of the desert?
I've heard that before, but it's not something I ever expect to hear tonight.
There's lots of things that I said that I really haven't expected.
Yep. A lot of things that we need to edit out and post tonight.
Do you think so?
Probably. And more from me, I'm sure.
Well, hey. Well, though we said that a lot in the last podcast, to be honest, we did edit a lot of it out.
Yeah.
It was kind of left that. We did edit out one thing.
Only one thing.
We won't say what it was.
Otherwise, we'll have to edit it out again.
Yeah. But if that was gone, everything else we felt appropriate posting for the general public to consume.
Absolutely. This one may need just a little bit more. We maybe
TLC.
a little. Yeah, just a little TLC.
Some love and care. Some,
And some unbiased third parties, perhaps.
yes, I know where we can find those.
Yes, I do too. They have their own podcast called Moms After Dark. I'm kidding.
After Dark.
They don't.
Dad and Mad.
Dad and Matt.
That'd be
Together, we're mad.
Mad Dad.
Mad Dad.
They should make their own podcast, so that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine? That would be fun.
We'll do a little collab.
Mad Dad.
Mad Daddy.
My Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, go on, Northern.
Well, we're in about 40 minutes.
Ronald McDonald breaking into my house and use my toilet.
Oh,
What were you saying?
he's gonna shit out all that McDonald's. Quarter pounder grease goes right through you. Believe me, I would know. I eat a lot of quarter pounders. McDonald's is kind of an obsession. More so than you.
Well, you know, the first step to recovery is admitting it.
My pores are constantly clogged with grease, and I'll tell you what, I couldn't be better. I couldn't be happier.
Okay. So it sounds like you said something at first, but now you're still unwilling to change.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
You know why?
Why?
Because I like McDonald's. I'm not going back on that. I'm not ashamed to admit that I like McDonald's.
I respect that.
Thank you. Thank you.
A man of strong heart.
That's me.
I expect you to say something more grand. I'm sorry.
Well, my heart isn't as strong because of the McDonald's.
Oh,
Most likely.
right. If I, try and do too much, I get a little bit sweaty and
I get heated. I mean, I can only imagine that amount of grease and salt just absolutely demolishes the heart over a pretty short period of time. Makes quick work of that muscle.
Right on. Like, imagine a McDonald's hospital. Like, oh no, he's having a heart attack. He's got a clot in one of his arteries. And, in traditional medicine, they would just give something to try and break up the clot.
Mm-hmm.
But in the McDonald's hospital,
Grease.
yeah, we need more. Yeah, exactly.
The grease will lube up the clot and it'll move through no problem. Shit, right now.
We're looking to pull it out, and then now we're looking for, to push it out.
Yeah.
With more fat and grease.
Yes.
I need 1,000 cc bolus of grease, please.
Grease is known to lube various surfaces and materials, so imagine it would work the same for bloodstream, veins, whatnot, arteries.
Yeah. Just a thin coating of grease.
That's all it needs. All that needs. Slide through, like a fresh turd.
Yeah, sure. I like that.
Thank you.
You just put your stethoscope over the chest and eventually hear, bloop. Oh,
there's your clot.
There it is.
It's just like a dream. Those 3/4 pounders you had for breakfast are really helping you out, Scott, I tell you. You're going to go right back to singing with Creed. Referenced earlier.
You're trying to tie it up.
I am.
You're closing, open ends at the storyline here.
Yeah, you don't want any plot holes.
No plot holes. And there's also no story. So if you extract one out of any of this, that's on you.
There's no story. I can't believe we've been talking for 41 minutes. What does it sound like? What do you mean? Drivel.
Yes.
I'm scared to go back and listen to what we've said. Do you ever feel that?
Yes.
When you go back and you edit?
Yes.
You have to listen to all the things you said and you're like, wow. How did I do it with a straight face?
Well, I mean...
Anyway, we're 42 minutes of our stream.
42 minutes.
Yep.
And then we're going to upload this so hard without looking at it.
Indeed. No editing whatsoever.
Believe me.
Believe me. A lot of people tell me that editing isn't needed, and I believe them. They're the best. Let's leave it out. We leave everything on the table.
Everything on the table. They're paying them. I'm paying them. They're paying me. I take back my money later. Believe me.
I get lots of money. I'm really rich.
And all started with small little $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Just $1 million. Can you imagine?
Small loan. Oh, well, I'm
just having $1 million. That's all I need. A small loan.
Small.
I mean, sure, I'd never be able to pay it back, but I'll take out the loan.
I'll take the money.
I will for sure spend it. And things that I need or want.
Mostly want. Let's face it.
And you know what? The bank's gonna be SOL. What are they gonna do? Send a collections unit? A man with a gun? You think that's gonna scare me?
A man with a gun, Donald Trump, no less, believe me.
Ooh, excuse me? I'll tell you what. I'll just have a better gun. What's collections gonna do? They're not collecting money.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm collecting.
What was that?
What?
The thing you did was you moved your arm like a zombie or something.
Oh yeah, I'm stretching it and twisting to release tension in the muscles.
Oh.
Yep. So I haven't stretched my arm fully, but I have my hand curved inward.
Uh-huh.
And then I do a snap where the hand comes out.
Okay.
And the elbow is also twisted in the other direction. It sounds painful like that, but it just kind of gives it a good stretch, gives it a good little crack.
Okay.
No,
I totally get it. I don't get it.
Oh, I get it. I don't get it.
For those of you John Charm lovers out there.
Yes.
I don't know.
He's great.
He's not a dad, right? No, he's not.
I think he has a wife. Or at least a girlfriend.
Wow.
Don't know much about his personal life. I just know that he's funny.
Yes.
That's all I really care about.
Yikes.
Yes. Well,
So what's happening now? What's going on? How are you guys doing?
this would be easy if you guys could answer back. We're going to open it up at some point.
Why are you not talking to us?
Maybe we'll have a Q&A episode.
Yeah, maybe at
fun.
some point.
Maybe
Maybe when,
people actually watch.
yeah, and know about us. Yeah.
That would help.
We've actually also done like zero marketing whatsoever.
No, I'm not good at that part.
None either.
I know someone who might be.
I'm just going for pure organic at this point.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
Organic. Like grunge.
Grunge.
Visceral and pure, and they only sing vowels.
Where did the old and the sometimes why ever come from? And so now I don't hear that anymore.
They don't say that anymore. I don't know. Maybe it was just a weird trick to fool us as children.
Maybe.
To make us think why it was more important than it was. You know, I mean, why bother? Why even bother?
Sit at your table and learn.
Yeah. Why is it a vowel, bitch?
Damn it. Did you color outside of the lines in that shape?
God damn it, you're in the principal's office.
Let me just throw a chair at you. My name's Miss Jabkowitz.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you tell us about what happened there?
Well, yeah,
Horrible teacher.
and just from memory anyway, kindergarten teacher. Name was Miss Jabkowitz. No idea how I would even attempt to spell that.
It's a terrible name for a terrible person.
Yes.
It's funny.
We had a coloring thing, and we had to color. And I colored both the sheet and the wrong color, and I colored outside of the lines in the sheet.
Uh-huh.
And she yelled at me and then threw an empty chair that was behind her in my direction.
Jesus. What kind of chair are we talking?
Just like one of those like small kid-sized plastic chairs with 4 plastic legs.
Oh,
Yeah. Kind of like the one over there, but smaller.
that's rude.
Yeah.
How would a grown woman throw a chair at a child?
Truly, she must have been deranged.
Yes. Was she a 10-year, right? So she was.
Probably. Yeah.
So she was just going to be there forever.
I mean, our mom even said that she remembered her from when she was a kid.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Well, with any luck, she's dead now.
She reminds me of like Miss Simeon from the Adventures of... Oh, no. Not... Help me out. Oh, yeah. The Adventures of... The Amazing World of Gumball. Jeez. Oh.
Yeah.
Miss Simeon.
Simeon.
Who's like always been there since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time.
No, yeah. Seriously, in later episodes, she references like, at times she tried to teach progress. So it's like at the dawn of time when she wanted to like teach kids about the wheel, it was considered like really taboo.
Oh,
And then the next generation or next, like era that wasn't, like the Stone Ages.
mm-hmm.
It would have been, I don't remember exactly what all of them were, but they all had like some mark of their, or peak of their civilization, their great technology or something.
So she's seen a lot of things.
Yes.
It's kind of like that tree in ancient Greece. It's one of the oldest. It's about 3,500 years old. It was first formed, well grown, I guess. Sprouted? Something. Whatever trees do. It first did what trees did about 3,500 years ago during the Peloponnesian Wars.
Wow.
Between Sparta and Athens, I believe.
That is incredibly specific.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
It's still alive. Can you imagine living to see the Peloponnesian Wars and then the iPhone? It's just
crazy.
inconceivable to think that we've come that far.
And in relatively just such a short period of time, too.
I know. Another fun fact. This is the educational segment of our podcast before we wrap things up. To the Romans, the building of the pyramids was as old to them as ancient Rome is to us today.
Oh my God.
Yeah. During the construction of the pyramids, woolly mammoths were still known to exist on a small island north of Alaska, in what was once the Bering Strait.
Wow.
Yep. Off of the, maybe it was the Bering Strait, it was either that or it was off the archipelago of Alaska, which is like the little tail of islands.
Oh.
That curves upward towards Russia. Yeah. It's interesting.
That is. Yeah. That's
I love that. I love that kind of shit. Those weird facts that you never hear that just don't make any sense when you hear them.
Well, yeah.
Really? Put shit into perspective.
It does.
Because you think everything's so old, and maybe it is, but relatively speaking, it's not.
Human history is just like a blink in all of known existence.
I have another fun fact.
Oh, God. Okay.
Here we go. If you were to put all of the history of the universe onto a calendar, a 12-month calendar year, humanity would have first formed at 11:59 p.m. on December 31st.
Wow.
Yeah.
A minute.
Yeah, we're right there. Everything humans have experienced, relatively speaking, on the calendar year of history has been just about a minute.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a fun fact.
Thanks for listening. Educational segment now over. So,
Okay. Educational segments over.
over.
Next topic.
Cease learning.
Oof.
Go back to cackling with laughter from our offensive humor.
Immediately. Immediately?
Immediately. And like right now? Yes. yes, I want to do it right now.
Oh, I love SpongeBob.
It's so good.
What do we decide though? Seasons 1 through
1 through 3.
1 through 3. And then the next best were 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And everything else after that was just,
Kind of mediocre.
yeah.
If we're talking like the hierarchy, the golden age of SpongeBob is seasons 1 through 3. Those are definitively the best. No question. Season 4 is also pretty good. Season 5 is good. Past season 5, you begin to see this gradual decline in quality, and it never really upticks. Although there is a slight uptick during the later seasons when Steven Hillenburg returns as executive producer. But then, well, he died, and then it kind of went back to how it was. And I was just...
Well, I'm sure their other version just made them more money somehow.
Yeah. They did a lot of things he didn't want them to do.
Yeah.
He never wanted the Krabby Patty to become a real product. He wanted the mystery and the secrecy of it to remain in the show.
Yeah.
But then they had Krabby Patty meals at Wendy's and shit. He never wanted spin-offs because it would dampen the brand, muddy it a little bit.
Yeah.
But then they did spin-offs. So really, Nickelodeon followed a step-by-step guide of how to piss off a beloved, deceased creator of one of the most important franchises. If such a guide were to exist, they followed it to a goddamn T. Good job, Nickelodeon.
Fantastic work.
You've ruined the legacy of one of the best shows ever made.
Bravo.
Hats off to you.
Bravo.
Now go fuck yourselves.
Oh, God. Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell is going on? Is this the part where we just grunt? You guys want to listen to us grunt for like 6 minutes?
No, actually, you know what? That just made me think. Dad noises. The noises that
noises?
Yeah, this.
Oh, God. At work the other day, one of the clients I was with, they were saying, you look like such a dad right now. Because we have a little cooler in the kitchen where they keep shit, like bread pudding, or like lunches from other days that look good.
Yeah.
And I was just looking in there. I was standing up, right? I had my legs separated just a little bit, like a little bit of a gap, you know?
Yeah.
I had my arms crossed, and I was like fidgeting and stretching back a little bit.
Yeah.
Look like such a dad right now.
Jesus.
If I'm a 15-year-old, it's like, wow.
That's crazy.
Maybe it's because I am. I appreciate you noticing. So I leaned into it more. I just went like,
Yep. Yeah.
it's
But yeah, like,
just got in there. Bird pudding. That's cinnamon. It's not good without the cinnamon. A little bit of butter.
yeah, it's the same, Dad.
Yeah.
So,
Gotta warm it up. Gotta warm it up the microwave at least 30 seconds.
at least that or it's going. It's inedible.
Yep. I like it nice. I like it a little bit warm. Personally.
Warm, but that's not warm enough. It's not warm enough. Put it back in.
Pick it up and put it right down the exact same spot. Please.
A little bit of my belly right now.
I see that. Not only that, but I also see a little bit of belly button.
Oh,
I have the urge to jam my index finger in it.
I would not.
No?
No,
Why?
I don't know. That's just weird. I don't think that'd be nice for either of us.
I don't plan on doing it.
Okay, good.
I just saw it. My brain went, could put my finger in that.
Yes.
I did.
What do we call those thoughts?
Intrusive thought.
Oh, yes.
My friend at work talked about that.
Yeah.
There's this guy that walks down the street to get to work.
Mhm.
One of his intrusive thoughts, not the guy that walks down the street, but my friend who drives to work. He said one of his intrusive thoughts is like, what if I just took the wheel and went and just like swerved and hit him? Like, no. That verges on a different kind of thought entirely. That is barely an intrusive thought. That is like just a full on, like, what the fuck thought,
Yeah.
you know? I mean,
That does happen sometimes.
it does.
But,
It is an intrusive thought, but
yes. Damn, not the one I was thinking. Not the gravity that I was going for, my friend.
no. It was funny.
Now you've just jumped straight into homicidal intent.
It's funny. It's a funny guy.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about murdering people. Nice guy, though.
Really though, he's like the least serious person ever.
Oh, really?
You know, kinda. Yeah.
But in a good way.
In a good way.
Okay. I see what you're
Where you can still get shit done. But
Yeah. And be a goofball at the same time.
he's just goofy.
He's retained a sense of childhood. Don't let it go, my friend.
His childhood wonder and whimsy has not faded even an ounce. He is still the man he was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
20 years ago, I wasn't so old. But now I was only 8. I was only 5. How do we continue the song from here?
You had another verse, but I interrupted you.
It's fine.
What was the other verse? I was waiting on you to go after what we did.
I couldn't really think of one if I'm being honest with you.
No, I thought you already had one picked out.
Nope.
Oh,
Whatever you thought I had is gone.
well.
My brain just lost thought.
Couple neurons died. Those connections faded. Now I'm lost in time. What was that?
What was what?
That.
Well, you did? It
Yeah.
was interesting.
It was interesting, but I didn't ask for any of it.
You don't have to ask for it. It comes.
It did come.
We never ask for things. It just happens.
Oh, yeah. That's existence.
I didn't ask to go to work. I didn't ask to pay taxes. I didn't ask to have to get an oil change in my goddamn car. I didn't ask for my tires to nearly burst.
Well, we identified it in time. Barely, but in time.
Barely, yeah. It worked though. It was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad. I'm still paying that off. Ugh.
Damn.
Paying off everything.
Like a jerk.
No,
By
it's
the way,
fine.
paying off those tires.
I have 4 credit cards and they're all maxed out. Damn.
Guess what? Mine are overdue.
I have a lack of money. I really wish I had some more.
We're just 2 dads. We're doing with the wrong idea. We ain't together, we're just brothers.
The anthem of the year 2024. I wish I had more money. Just a little bit more.
I wish I had more money. Or if I can't have that, at least gonna have some lower inflation.
Just a little bit. All this inflation is deflating me in areas.
And areas?
Yes.
And areolas?
Not areolas.
Areol.
Areol.
I don't think I can sing much more.
And,
Stop. We get copyrighted.
really?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
That's a potential. We have to watch out for things like that. Like, all this.
Ah, shit.
It sucks.
Didn't even think about that. Wouldn't that fall under fair use?
Yeah,
A couple of young guys sing a fucking song.
I mean, yes, it would, but these like studios and producers are insane.
I don't care about them. They're rich. Fuck them. I'm not rich. I can sing a song if I want to. I pay my bills. What's the problem?
You don't pay that.
I do. Unless there's songs on streaming services, they get money for that.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I believe the highest paying one at the moment is Tidal. I could be wrong, though.
Tidal? A lot of places left Spotify.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
people like Spotify, but not necessarily
Artists.
artists, because Spotify pays them like next to nothing.
Yeah. They take a lot of money from royalties.
I'm royalty. I'm not, actually. That's the wrong idea.
We're all the royalty in our brains. Okay. Hey. If I were royal, to any extent, I would begin talking in that disgusting posh tone. Yes, I am now above you. My voice has changed somehow. My voice has also changed. Having money and a title makes me sound pretentious.
Well, have you ever seen that video of Jeff Bezos' laugh changing over the years as he gets richer?
Yes. Well, he's not the richest man. Did you hear about Elon Musk?
Well, yes, obviously.
He has officially amassed a wealth of beyond $400 billion.
That's insane.
One man.
One man. Wow. He's probably, honestly, the most powerful
Well, since November 5th,
government title.
funny enough, it's just in like the past month and a half, since November 5th, his net worth has doubled almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Don't really know what caused it. But hey, there it is. Rich
Yes.
people getting richer.
And have you heard about this thing called the Department of Government Efficiency?
It's very efficient.
I'm sure it will be.
Having 3 dipshits tell everyone else how to do things, that sounds efficient. You know how we did all this stuff before is just fine? How about we create an entire department of 3 people who are mostly incompetent that will decide what is best for everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
We did great, people. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back.
Yay. Clap, clap, clap. I'm clapping.
I'm clapping on the inside. I am mostly dead.
I'm dying, actually. Send help. Someone, please send help.
My number's 123 help. God damn it, I need help. So bad.
Wow.
Ooh.
What a sad ending.
A sad ending.
What are you looking at? What's that?
The time.
Oh, what is the time?
1 hour 4.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Sorry,
Just
but
abruptly stop the podcast and leave him in the dark.
see ya.
Bye. No. Can't do that.
Well, we could. It'd be a fun way to do it.
And then just like randomly attach that thing that we created last time as the outro.
I thought it was great. I hope people like that. That took us a long time to make. That took us a whole, one take?
Yeah, a whopping 1 take because, again, it was ad-libbed.
Yeah.
There was only an idea behind it.
Well,
I love
yeah.
that Lib.
Me too.
It's great.
Makes everything fun. You get so goddamn nervous in the moment you don't know what the hell to say.
Yes, but
And by the end of it, it's done.
it's already been an hour and 4 minutes, and we still have to make cookies.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we
Well,
do.
yes, I guess we don't have to,
We don't have to.
but
We did discuss it.
we did discuss.
I have a delicious homemade cookie recipe. They're the best. They are cakey and soft. And my secret ingredient, listen up. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing because I'm not giving you my goddamn secrets, people. No matter how much I might like you listening to my podcast, you're not getting that from me.
Okay.
You're not going to even pry off my cold, dead feelers. Don't you try. But I will tell you this. A little bit of extra salt, extra vanilla goes a long way when you're making holiday cookies. The cookies of any kind. So please, if you take anything out of this, take that to heart. Extra salt, extra vanilla.
I was
It's a damn good cookie.
Yeah, I was actually going to comment on the salt thing, but I was listening to you, and it sounded like a perfect opportunity for us to try some sound effects. Like you take your voice and bring it down, make it more menacing. You know?
More menacing?
Yeah,
Huh?
because you the way you were sounding, you were like menacing, and I could imagine your face during that. So it could put like a filter on the sound, and like make the sound even more menacing.
Wow. You should do that. This guy edits. He's the one who does the fun things.
I don't.
No.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, you're the one that did the sound to the last one. The intro and the outro.
Well,
It was all you, man.
it was pretty easy. We just recorded 2 things and I slapped them in there.
I know, I liked it. You should do that, but more things in different parts.
Well, I know.
I can help.
I was just describing one.
I think, yeah.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll edit this one a little more for those of you special enough to continue to hang around.
Mm-hmm. You just let us know if you like my menacing tone. If you appreciate the way I'm talking to you. It's known scientifically in baking that adding a little bit more salt actually makes it sweeter. Okay? Now, that sounds crazy, but it is a known fact. Salt and sweet equals sweeter. Okay?
Wow. That was the wrong part of the conversation I was talking about.
Little baking PSA.
I like dogs. Dance after dark. This was good. Dance after dark. I really liked it. Dance after dark. Good day.